unexpected ways to look more masculine without saying a word. Here's the truth. Masculinity isn't about being the loudest guy in the room, the biggest, or even the richest. The most powerful men, they don't need to prove anything. They exude presence. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how some men just command attention the moment they walk into a room? It's not about their clothes, their car, or even how good-looking they are. It's something else, something unspoken. So if you want to look more masculine without uttering a single word, stick with me, because today I'm revealing 6 unexpected ways to make it happen. And if you stay till the end, I've got a bonus tip that takes everything to the next level. Let's get into it. Welcome to Emma, your go-to channel for real, relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. 1. Slower, deliberate movements instead of rush gestures. Most men don't realize this, but the way you move says a lot about you. Way more than your words ever could. When a man rushes through his actions constantly, fidgeting or moving in a frantic way, it sends a clear message. He's anxious, unsure, or trying too hard. But the men who move with intention, they naturally command attention. Think about any powerful leader, whether it's in business, entertainment, or even politics. They don't fidget, they don't rush. Every movement is controlled, deliberate, and smooth. That's because true confidence doesn't need to be loud. It's felt picture. These 2 men walk into a room. One is adjusting his sleeves, looking around nervously, shifting his weight from foot to foot. The other, he steps in, calmly, takes his time and scans the room with steady, unhurried movements. Who do you think people notice more? Who looks more in control? It's the second guy every single time. This is why slowing down your movements is so powerful. The next time you're out, try this experiment. When you reach for your drink, do it slowly and intentionally. When you shake hands, don't rush grip. Firmly, make eye contact and own the moment. Even when someone asks you a question, pause before you respond. That slight delay, it makes you look more thoughtful, more composed, and more powerful. Remember, the way you move shapes how people perceive you. So take control of it, because the more deliberate you are, the more naturally masculine you'll appear. 2. A relaxed but assertive walking posture, shoulders, back, chest. The way you walk tells the world exactly how you see yourself. A man who hunches over, keeps his head down, or takes small hesitant steps gives off one message: insecurity. But a man who moves with a relaxed yet assertive posture, that's someone who naturally commands respect. There's actual science behind this. Research shows that good posture can increase testosterone levels by 20% and reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, by 25%. In other words, standing tall doesn't just make you look more confident, it actually makes you feel more confident. And people pick up on that energy. Think about any iconic movie scene where the lead actor walks into a room. He's never slouching or looking unsure. Instead, he's shoulders back, chest slightly open, chin lifted just enough to show he's aware, but never arrogant. That's the energy of someone who owns his space. And the good news, this is something you can start doing today. Here's how: relax your shoulders, but keep them back. No slouching forward or tensing up. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head slightly upward. Move with ease. Avoid stiff robotic movements. Think fluidity walk, as if you're comfortable in your own skin. Picture yourself being filmed in a movie. Would you rather look like an unnoticed extra rushing in the background, or the main character walking in like he belongs? Small changes like this make a massive difference, because when you carry yourself like a man who is comfortable in his presence, people will instinctively respect you, even before you say a word. Holding deep, unbroken eye contact during conversations. There's one thing that instantly separates a confident, high-value man from the rest. Eye contact. It's subtle yet incredibly powerful, and most men get it completely wrong. If you've ever spoken to someone who keeps looking around the room, checking their phone, or breaking eye contact act too soon, You know how disconnected it feels. It makes them seem unsure, uninterested, or even weak. But when a man holds calm, steady eye contact, not in a creepy way, but with confidence, he immediately commands attention. A 2018 study on social perception found that people who maintain strong eye contact are perceived as more charismatic, attractive, and dominant. It's not just about confidence. It triggers an emotional response in the person you're speaking to. It tells them, I see you, I'm present, I'm in control. So how do you get this? Right when someone is speaking, hold their gaze, let them feel your full attention when you talk. Don't be the first to look away, but don't. Make it weird. Blink naturally, stay relaxed. Pro tip, if deep eye contact feels intimidating, focus on their brow ridge or the space between their eyes. It has the same effect without feeling intense. Mastering eye contact alone will instantly make you look more masculine, trustworthy, and in control. It's a simple tweak. But the difference it makes massive for speaking with a calm, controlled, and lower-toned voice. Another major thing that separates confident men from the rest. Their voice, a man who speaks too fast, too high, or too loudly, comes off as nervous, excitable, or trying too hard. But a man who speaks slowly with a calm and controlled tone, that's presence, that's power. A study published in the Journal of Voice found that men with deeper, controlled voices are perceived as more dominant, trustworthy, and even more attractive. And if you think about it, it makes perfect sense when someone is in control. They don't need to rush. They don't need to raise their voice. They let silence do the heavy lifting. Take actors like Ryan Gosling or Jason Statham. They don't shout, they don't talk fast. They speak with deliberation, pauses, and control. That's what makes them magnetic. So how do you bring this into your own life? Slow down. Rushing your words makes you sound nervous, confident. Men take their time. Relax your voice. You don't need to force a fake deep tone. Just breathe and let your voice settle naturally. Pause strategically. Silence between words creates impact instead of filling gaps with own the silence. A man who controls his voice controls the room. And when you combine this with strong eye contact, that's next level masculinity 5. Using stillness instead of fidgeting in social settings. Most men don't realize how much their body language is giving them away. And one of the biggest tells of insecurity, fidgeting. If you find yourself tapping your fingers, adjusting your clothes, shifting your weight from side to side, or even just playing with objects on the table, you're sending one clear message. I'm not fully comfortable in this moment. And the people around you, they pick up on it instantly. Now think about the most composed, confident men, whether it's a top CEO being interviewed, a world-class poker player, or even a well-respected actor in a high-stakes scene. They don't fidget, they don't overreact, they don't rush to fill the silence. They own their space, and that's exactly what you need to start doing. Here's how to instantly project calm, control in any setting. Keep your hands relaxed if you don't know what to do with them. Let them rest naturally on your lap or at your sides. Take up space. Confident. Men don't shrink themselves if you're sitting. Sit comfortably. Own your seat if you're standing. Plant your feet firmly. No unnecessary weight. Shifting move with intention if you reach for a drink or check your watch. Do it smoothly, not absent-mindedly. Every movement should feel controlled and effortless when you master. Stillness. Something incredible happens. People start leaning into your presence. They notice you, more respect you more, and naturally view you as someone worth paying attention to. 6. Mastering controlled facial expressions, smirking, not overreacting. Your face is one of the biggest indicators of your confidence or lack of it, and yet most guys have no control over their facial expressions. They overreact, they show too much emotion too quickly, and worst of all, they let their face betray their insecurities. Think about this when something unexpected happens. How do you react? Do you immediately raise your eyebrows, widen your eyes, or let nervousness show, or do you keep your face calm, collected, and unreadable? Powerful men don't give away too much. They know that stillness is strength, and that the less reactive they are, the more in control they seem. Watch any high-status man in a negotiation or an intense conversation. They don't flinch, they don't frown in confusion, and they certainly don't over-smile just to seek approval. Instead, they maintain a composed, neutral face with maybe the hint of a smirk when necessary. Here's how you can master this. Relax your face. No raised eyebrows, no unnecessary movements. Let your expressions be intentional, not automatic. Hold back the instant reaction if someone says something shocking. Pause before responding. This creates an aura of composure. Develop a subtle smirk, not a full grin, just enough to convey quiet confidence, like you know something others don't. Mastering your facial expressions is one of the easiest ways to instantly look more masculine. Because when you're in control of your face, you're in control of how people perceive you. Bonus tip, the one thing that sets high value. Men apart, and because you stuck with me till the end. Here's your bonus tip, one that separates high-value men from the rest, mastering controlled breathing. Most guys never think about this, but the way you breathe has a massive impact on how people perceive you. Shallow, rapid breathing. It's a dead giveaway of nervousness, anxiety, or lack of control. But deep, steady breathing that signals calm, confidence, and dominance, without you having to do or say a thing. Think about it before a big moment, whether it's a presentation, a first date, or walking into a crowded room. Most people instinctively take short, quick breaths. But the men who exude power, they slow their breathing down. Here's how you do it before entering any room or conversation. Breathe in deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Then exhale slowly for 4 seconds. If you ever feel nervous, exhale before speaking. It naturally lowers your heart rate and deepens your voice. Never rush your breathing. The slower and more controlled it is, the more grounded and confident you appear. This is something top athletes, Navy SEALs, and elite performers practice daily. Because the more control you have over your breath, the more control you have over yourself. And that's what true masculinity is all about now, that you know how to look more masculine without saying a word. It's time to put this into action. Small changes like these make a massive difference. And once you start using them, you'll notice how people naturally react to you with more respect, attention, and even attraction. If you got value from this video, hit that like button. It helps us grow and lets YouTube know this is the kind of content more people need to see. And if you haven't already subscribed for more high-value content like this every single day. Also, if you know someone who could benefit from this, share this video with them. It might be exactly what they need to hear. We've even handpicked another video for you. It's on your screen right now. Go check it out and we'll see you back here tomorrow.